Hi beautiful Sag, welcome to my channel. My name is Katie. Today I'm doing your monthly reading for the month of July, which is a crazy month filled with tons of energies and tons of things happening in the sky. So I'm going to be pulling 8 cards from the Mystic Monday deck, and I'm going to be doing a weekly breakdown of, like what is the advice that the universe sends you for each week with the Amenti Oracle. But before we start, I would love to just basically tell all returning subscribers that I love you and that I'm very grateful for you being here. And if you're new to my channel, welcome to this space. This is a space which we have created with a lot of love. And if you resonate, I would love to have you here so you can benefit from the weekly readings, the monthly readings, and everything that goes on around this space. So let's see what is in store for you. As I shuffle the cards, I'm gonna give you like a very brief overview of the astrological energies. You've probably heard by now from astrologers, from other readers, what's going on. We are currently this first week of July under Mercury retrograde shadow period. Mercury goes retrograde on the 7th at the end of the week. Today's the 2nd. Yeah, today we have a solar eclipse in Cancer, which is going to be extremely powerful and beautiful. We have another lunar eclipse then on the 16th on Capricorn, I think. I'm not sure. We've got 2 new moons this month. Neptune is retrograde. Saturn is retrograde. Jupiter is retrograde. Everyone seems to be retrograde. So yeah, can be a little bit of an interesting month to say the least. Bottom of the deck, 8 of Pentacles. So this month you're going to be working hard, very focused on your creative work, enjoying every minute of it, but really going deep into a diligent, responsible, focused energy at work and creative projects. So very lovely hard work, basically. Yay, the Chariot, beautiful. So to start the month, you already have a very positive outlook on things, and I love that. It seems to me like you guys have been polishing this sense of patience on the previous months, and now you're starting to get a hold of it. You're starting to get a little bit more comfortable with the idea of letting things flow and allowing things to come into fruition in the right time. So I feel like that is actually empowering for you this month. It's like you now understand that things will happen when they need to, and now you can actually enjoy the work that you do every day because there's less anxiety for some of you guys. So you're enjoying the process. You are feeling the joy of every step that you take, feeling the gratitude for every step that you take. And that is going to bring in a lot of victory for you this month. You're going to be very much in touch with the joy and the happiness of things. Can you look at these 2 illustrations? Look at her hands, look at her hair. Like there's no fucks given, you know what I mean? Like she's excited, she's happy, she's enjoying, she's completely in surrender to the journey ahead. So that is how you're going to be feeling probably this month, very free as well. And maybe that freedom comes from external support. Maybe you're receiving a lot more help, or you could be receiving, if you choose, more help from others. So maybe you could hire a little bit more help around you, evaluate that. Maybe you could benefit from an assistant or a nanny or someone who can make life easier for you this month. Maybe this is something that already happened, that just happened maybe at the end of June, and now you're benefiting and feeling super excited about how life feels different due to that. I feel like some of you guys are wishing to have moments of joy and excitement and happiness, but at the same time you do need this month, and you will need on several occasions this month ahead of July, you're gonna need space for yourself. So maybe try to schedule some time to be with yourself, to meditate, to go deep within your spiritual process, to kind of like be able to process everything that is happening externally, because reality in the material world is going to be very active, very vibrant. But then I do feel like you need to go within and internalize like everything that's going on for you not to get drained or too exhausted. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Virgo energy. You're going to be exploring very deep aspects of yourself that maybe you have never had the opportunity to explore before. And that's going to happen, I think, on the 3rd week of the month. There's lies that you have been telling yourself. I know it sounds kind of harsh, but there's lies that you've been telling yourself for so long that you believe they're true. And I feel like the veil is going to come off. And that's going to mean a lot. It's going to be quite the discovery. So that would be an example of that would be maybe that all of your life you have felt dumb. You feel stupid or something. Like you're not intellectually capable as others around you or something like that, like an insecurity like that. And you have believed that to be true all of your life. And you have taken action based on that all of your life. And then it's like maybe you find some kind of like paper from school in which they say that you have the highest IQ from the class or something like that, that just kind of shatters that perception of yourself, and you realize that you have been keeping yourself hostage somehow. I hope this makes sense. I hope this makes sense. But yeah, this 7 of Swords is, to me, in no way speaking of others. It's totally an internal process to me. And it's going to be one that is going to definitely trigger in some contemplation. I feel like the last bit of the month is going to be very introspective, mystical, spiritual. It's kind of like that energy in which, like, you're supposed to go to work, right? And you go to work, but you're just somewhere else. Your mind is somewhere else. Your heart is somewhere else. You're thinking about, like, existential, you know, stuff, and you're expected to be doing your work and you're just not there. You know what I mean? I feel like you could feel a little bit that way on the last bit of the month. Like you're 1,000 miles away. But it's because your soul and your energy are going through a very deep recalibration. And it's going to be a little bit hard for you to remain grounded on the last bit of the month. And that's okay. Just allow yourself to go through it, because it seems to me like what you discover is going to be very powerful and it's going to help you communicate to others further along the line. Please, please, please comment below if any of this resonates. I would love to hear more of the context of the story. What is going on? You know, how can you interpret this? This is a general reading, so obviously it's not going to apply for all of you in the same way. Some things might be for you, other things might be for other Sages out there, of course. But it's funny because I feel like when I do these readings, since there's such a big like audience for them, I feel like Spirit kind of keeps me in a very general description of things. And when I read the comments, it's like, oh my God, like things, like the situations can be so different, but they can all fit that same frame. It's very powerful. So what is the universe? What is the ideal advice for the first week of July for Sag? I speak positively of others. I actually feel this is going to come quite natural to you the first week of the month. I feel like you're excited and vibrant and happy and joyful. The first week of the month, I do feel it. It doesn't really make sense, astrologically speaking. I mean, I'm not an astrologer. I don't know exactly what Sag, you know, is going through. But from what I've heard, this is actually more of a deep kind of like intuitive, mysterious, profound energy. But it seems to me like you're actually quite excited and happy the first week of the month. I don't know. You tell me. Second week of July for Sag. I live in truth. Yes. Authenticity, clarity, originality. I mean, come on. Sagittarius are the queens and kings of living in their truth. Third week, I keep the waters pure. Water is often associated with the subconscious, with the emotions, with the psychic energies. I keep the waters pure. What does this mean to you? Last week of July, I give blessings. I feel like the person you're going to be at the end of the month is going to be so much stronger due to this awareness that we were talking about that's going to come through. And that's going to empower you to be more giving and more generous towards yourself and towards others. So yes, beautiful Sag, that is what I have for you on this month of July. I hope that you enjoy this month tons. Make sure to check out the Yoga with Katie channel. I just opened up a channel. I'm a yoga teacher as well, in case you didn't know. And I just started the channel. It barely has any content at all, but it will be slowly through time shaped into a beautiful space. So you can go ahead and join me if you resonate with that, or if you would like to go on that journey with me. Sending so much love to you guys. Let me know below, how does this feel for you, if any of this resonates. Bye bye.